I, Hal Jordan, do solemnly swear to pledge allegiance to a lantern that I got from a dying purple alien.
Okay, pause right there. Hey guys, I'm Justin Z.
And I'm Flitz.
And we are here from Mahalo Design to give you an exclusive review of the brand new Green Lantern extended trailer from Wondercon.
The Green Lantern, a lot of people may think when they see Green Lantern, they think the Green Lantern is simply Hal Jordan, who's being played by Ryan Reynolds. But beings from all planets throughout the universe basically are chosen by this ring to be the police of the universe. And Hal Jordan is the first among Earth to be chosen for a ring.
Basically what we're going to do is we're going to go through this extended trailer and we're going to see what really stands out. We're going to see what we like, what we're a little worried about, and then we'll give a general design perspective on what we thought of the trailer itself. So here we go. So here we have Sinestro slowly rising down. We're already getting straight into Green Lantern. We're not even introducing Hal Jordan, which is what they did in the first trailer. I really like the look that he has here. It's very similar to the original comic book, not straying away too far.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And we get a nice, beautiful wide shot, which is the first thing that excites me about this movie, is that they put in enough of a budget to incorporate the entire core army.
Each one of these beings represent a planet.
Of the universe.
Of the universe. So you can imagine how many of these beings. So that just shows how many planets and how many intelligent beings exist within this universe.
We get our first look at our aliens. Tell me which two these are.
That's Kilowog on the left and Tomar Ray on the right. They are both trainers. Kilowog is the combat trainer of the new Lanterns.
I wonder why.
He's yeah.
And there's our first look at Abin Sur. I've always liked his design. We get our first look at why Abin Sur is hurt.
If you look at his chest, I like his energy. Where his lantern symbol is, it's flowing. It's constantly flowing energy, which really justifies the suit is energy. A lot of people are frustrated and they're like, oh, well, it looks fake and it should be leather. That is constant flow of energy running through him.
Now Abin Sur is flying away, totally injured, heading towards Earth. We get our first look at Hal Jordan. The dog tags in his car immediately tell us that he's in the military. The previous trailer went straight into it. Showed he's a fighter pilot who's a little reckless, not very responsible.
Which he's clearly in deep thought. He probably did something wrong, so he's out and alone, staring into space.
Kind of the Luke Skywalker staring into the twin suns, and then only moments later, destiny will appear before him. Now, the ring definitely looks really cool. It's got a futuristic, organic look to it. It also looks a little plastic. So does the lantern, which we'll see a little later.
See, I feel like the ring does look, I mean, you look at the ring, it does look jeweled to me.
And now we get a really good look at the lantern. This is totally different from the comic books. The comic books looks like a simple oil lantern that is green with bright green light emanating from it. This looks completely alien.
I think the lantern looks cool. It makes sense. It's not of us. We don't have to keep adapting things just so we can wrap our little earthling minds around it.
This is funny. It's where he's trying to make up some oath.
He's doing what he knows. He's a soldier, so he's pledging allegiance.
Right. Now, after this happened, just the lantern suddenly possesses him to start saying the oath.
Brightest day, blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight.
And here's an interesting thing that happens. His eye retinas start turning white to the point of where they're almost invisible. Now, it could be trying to pay an homage to the fact that when he was wearing his mask, his eyes were bright white, but you can't do that in movies because it takes away the humanity of the character.
Which is possible why they left the pupil, because it still adds...
Yeah. Now we're getting into the design of the costume, and I like the idea behind the costume. I like the fact that it looks like a suit that is contoured to his entire body. That mask is really killing me, though. Not just because of the looks. It bothers me. It's going over his nose, looks weird. His eyes look weird and unnatural. But the fact that the CG's not done yet, and it's obviously moving around on his face in ways that are distracting and not quite real yet. So I'm worried about that. The other thing about the wonderful creativity of these suits is that it's contours to each species suit. Now, Ryan Reynolds, when it contours to him, it accentuates his muscles to the point of where it shows muscle fibers. With him, it just looks like it is covering his body in green and black, and it is still his skin, which is really cool how it's different for every species. Now here we get a really good look at the
surface of Oa. It's magical. It's a world that I could only dream about visiting something like this. And if I even if I did, I would probably lose my mind because it's so literally out of this world and dynamic and beautiful.
So this is Tomar Ray showing off the power of the ring, and he's showing some sort of geometric object that he's just conjuring out of his mind, which goes to show that the ring can manifest anything from a person's mind. It also shows that he is extremely intelligent.
Well, Tomar Ray, before he became a Green Lantern, he was a scientist.
Well, there you go.
So that makes perfect sense.
And now we start getting into the villainous elements.
The antagonist.
We have Peter Sarsgaard as Hector Hammond, used to be a petty thief, and then he comes upon this energy, probably corrupts him.
Possessed by Parallax.
Now here's an interesting shot of Parallax.
Getting energy sucked out.
Yeah, and if you look closely, that his surrounding area shows like these hands that are trying to grab him or trying to get out of him. These weird fish-like monsters. They're either trying to get out of him or they're part of him. And he, obviously, since he's sucking the energy in, that he's consumed the energy of a lot of beings.
And if you go back, you see they pay an homage. That's a giant fist.
Oh, hey.
And I really hope that he does more stuff like that, because he's childish at the same time, and what he knows is fairly simple, but it gets the point across.
After seeing this trailer, how much more confident or less confident are you about the new movie?
I am very confident. I would if I would have to go on a meter, I would have to say I went from a 3 to a 4, not quite a 5, because I'm excited, but I'm not gobsmacked completely.
No drop jaws.
Yeah, no, not. But there are aspects that have potential for drop jaws, but those are the more broad shots when they're showing how big the world is.
I can agree. I'll give it a 4. Nothing jaw dropped me, and some of the effects need to be fixed.
It can be better.
But overall, it was enjoyable, it was interesting, and it was long, which is always nice.
Yes.
So, thanks for watching. We are definitely going to be doing more reviews as more trailers come out. Please be sure to send any requests for any trailers that have either been out for a while or just came out. If you want us to review them, we will, to requests@mahalo.com.
Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you very much.